Guys, it's time for another Awaken Chaos Era video. I feel like we should call this series The Quest to Catch Up to Whales, because I feel like that's all we're doing every day is trying to catch up to people that started playing the same exact time as we did and just spent excessive amounts of money. Guys, the servers aren't even fully functional. Why are you spending thousands of dollars? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the server's working out. They're like, no, I want to be the best. The game just came out. I want to be the very best. It doesn't. Oh goodness. Anyway, we don't need to dwell on that. Anyway, what are we doing today? What is the game plan? We're going to do more of Foodie's Guide. We did upgrade the glyph level. I've been farming some of these glyphs. I do want, and we're going to do some more of that stuff. I do want to actually talk about some of the Covenant units, or rather one Covenant unit, and it's not called Fusion in this game, Synthesis. I believe it's called Hero Synthesis. Hero Synthesis units as well. There's some fun units, the fast, aggressive damage dealer units. There's one CC unit in there as well. I mean, there's more than that, but that's what we're gonna do. Let's take a look at the glyphs. So we upgraded the glyphs for him in the last one. I think this is another one that we upgraded the glyphs for. Yeah, we upgraded the glyphs for this guy as well. We also get a covenant for him also. Senior Guardian, I have not been working too much on that one. This guy seems pretty cool as well, this William. And we did, what was the last one? Oh, I think we upgraded glyphs on her a little bit. Yeah. I mean, we're not as high level as, or high glyph upgrades on those as we were on the other ones. But we did do those glyphs. So the next thing that we have to do, because that's the one that we were on the last video. Next thing we have to do is 10 arena battles, which we should always be doing arena battles. I know it's not like right in your face. I wish that it was kind of like right in your face though, like somewhere up here, seeing like the arena to make sure like, oh, the arena is full. I have to go do arena because I forgot, because I will do stuff like that as well. So we do have to go do some arena, but I want to go talk about some of these covenants. We do have the Connor as one of the covenants. Let's claim him so we can upgrade him. Very nice. We do also have this. That looks for, he is a fast damage dealer unit if I recall correctly. I think we had him in the beta. So what do we have? Battling the arena 200 times. We have to obtain 50 items of. Oh, we're not gonna get him anytime soon. We're not gonna get him anytime soon. Equip gear enhanced at plus 15 in every slot. And then we have this one, the Arena. I don't want to necessarily cover her. Oh, we only have stage 7. Oh, so we're definitely gonna get her somewhat sooner than the other ones, right? Because we need a not a 5-star fire team, a 5-star team. We need a fire team for. I mean, we don't need a fire team, but fire team works best in the Tulpa dungeon. But we were focused on the Ash dungeon. So this is the unit that I want to talk about. This is the Juicy, the legendary from the Covenants. Clear Void Tower on hard. Complete all bounty hunt stages. Own 4 water heroes at max level. Obtain 50 items of legendary gear. So I feel like this might be the longest one. This might be the hardest one to do. Let's go take a look at her skills. We also want to take a look at, while we're here, this Hero Synthesis. We have these other legendary units that we have for the Hero Synthesis. These are all of the units that we can get over here. So this is I want to say a fusible unit. It's a synthesizable unit. However, some of these over here, like this guy, this requires 4 units. 4 units over here to feed for this. 4 units, 4 units, 4 units, because they are ascended. So this is 16 units total to actually fuse that one. Same thing with this one, right? Same thing with this one. You have to actually summon these units. I'm not sure the shops, if we can get them in other ways. I don't have all the shops memorized. I apologize, but we really didn't cover too much of these units specifically. I know that this was one of my favorite units. I was very excited about this unit in the beta, because she does a lot of ongoing damage, continuous damage, damage over time, whatever you want to call it. She does a lot of that stuff. I think that they actually changed the faction on her since the beta. They changed some things around since the beta, but I believe she was a different faction. Let's take a look at these units. You guys are gonna, if you haven't already taken a look at these units, you guys are gonna like these units. These two are aggressive damage dealer units. She does a bunch of damage. This one is a more control style unit. She does a lot of freeze. She does frostbite. She does things like that. So let's take a look. What else are we supposed to take a look at? We were just here. Hold on. There was something else that I wanted to take a look at. Oh, I wanted to take a look at her faction, because I think that her faction is if our Soul Plunderers now. Yeah, she's Soul Plunderers now, but I don't think that she was. I feel like she was in the Sylvan Woodlands before. Wasn't she? Didn't she have this background? I could have sworn. Am I going crazy, guys? Don't answer that. I know I'm going crazy. But in the Soul Plunderers, so she is Soul Plunderers now. In the Soul Plunderers, we also do have the Ciara, and Ciara is a damage-dealing unit. This is the unit that we get from the Covenant, right? So we have this Vengeful Spirit, grants 1 Vengeful Spirit, max 6 stacks upon the defeat of an enemy. 1 Vengeful Spirit 2. Over here, upon defeat of an enemy, we have the first skill, which is increased damage taken. It's like a brand, right? If you guys are familiar with like Summoner's War, it's like a brand. This one, passive, when the enemy's health is under 50%, deals 100% damage to all enemies. All enemies can only be triggered once every 2 rounds. So that's nice. The Ash the Ash whatever, guys. The Ash guy, the Fire Dungeon, he summons those imps, and this is going to be nice for those imps to deal with the... I mean, any AoE is going to be nice for that, but that's just a nice little extra bonus over there. She's got Element Advantage, plus 5 attack stackable, expends all Vengeful Spirit, deals 200 damage to an enemy. This attack deals plus 20 bonus damage per Vengeful Spirit expended, right? So this is one of those Covenant units that we will get. I'm curious if by the time people get her, if they don't need her as much because they've already progressed enough in the game to like clear the tower on hard, that they're like, oh, I don't really need that unit anymore. I'm curious, or if we're still gonna need it. So this is another one. This is for the, I want to say fusion. It's not the fusion. It's the, what is it? Oh, we just looked at it. It's the fusion, but it's called a different thing in this game. So this is Cyrus. She's got crazy speed. Crazy speed, 144 speed. She is an aggressive damage dealing unit. She's got A rank attack and A rank crit rate. Every 2 turns, this character's abilities attack 1 extra target at the end of the turn. This is the Chain Thrust. This is her basic. Deals 100 damage to an enemy. Grants defense pierce up to this character for 1 turn. We have this kind of like ignore defense a little bit. It's just defense pierce, not full ignore defense. This Chain Dance deals 150 damage to an enemy. For every enemy hit with this ability, grants 1 stack of ability and immunity for 4 turns. And then we have this one, attack up for 2 turns, and then deals 200% damage to an enemy. So extra attack power. And then we have, so just like I said, fast, aggressive damage dealer unit. Then we have, for the next one, I believe she's in the Titan Islands. She's not in the Titan Islands. I could have sworn she was in the Titan Islands. What am I thinking then? Free Cities? Is that where she is? Oh, she's in the Free Cities. Okay. She is an ice... Listen, she's an ice girl. That's why I was like, oh, she's in the Titan Islands. Because she's an ice girl. Okay, this is the one that I was talking about that does Frostbite and Freeze. She's just a lot of CC. And she also... S-tier attack unit, right? Or S rank in attack. Applies Frostbite to an enemy for 2 turns at the end of the enemy's turn. At 5 stacks, applies Frozen for 1 turn. And then Frostbite to over here after it's upgraded. Minus 20 speed at 4 stacks, applies Frozen. Target unable to act and takes 50% more damage from all sources attacks on the target. Have a 50% chance to remove this effect. And then we have, so that's different than some other games where it won't remove the frozen effect. This one, it removes the frozen effect. So just keep that in mind if you're coming from another game where it's just like, it stays frozen. It's like, no, not here. Deals 100% damage to an enemy, applies Frostbite for 2 turns. So everything has some kind of Frostbite and frozen mechanic combination in there. And I think she's going to be good for the tower, among other places as well. Deals 150 damage to an enemy, applies 2 stacks of Frostbite for 2 turns. And then we have 100. So the more Frostbite, the more it progresses into Frozen. 120% damage to all enemies. AoE, 50% chance to apply Frozen for 1 turn. Chance increased to 80% if the enemy is affected by Frostbite. So again, all of this slows and the CCs, the freezes. I feel like she's going to be a good unit for the tower. And then we have for the last one, crap, I don't remember which one we didn't take a look at yet. I guess we will see. Nope, that's not, well, she's not there. She's not there. She is. That's the one we already took a look at. That's the one we already took a look at. That's the one we already took a look at. The last one is, where is she? This one. Savannah. Okay. She looked a little bit different. She looked a little bit different in her portrait, actually. Because she's got these, she's got the horns. Okay, so this is another one that you can fuse. It's not called fusion. It's called, we literally just looked at do I already forget, guys? I don't know. So she is another fast, aggressive damage dealer. She also stacks her attack a lot. Upon death, grants 50% of this character's attack to a random ally after it's ascended. 100% of this character's attack to a random ally. This one, 100% damage to an enemy, reduces all of this character's. Oh, she also decreases cooldowns on this skill and on her special skill too. Decreases by 1 turn. And then we have this skill, special skill, deals 200% damage to an enemy, reduces all of this character's ability cooldowns by 2 turns. On a critical strike, grants crit damage up to for 1 turn. At the start of the battle, this ability's cooldown is at its max duration, right? And then we have this one, 300% damage to an enemy. So this is her ultimate. It's got a 6-turn cooldown. She gets 2 decreased cooldowns, and then she also has the decreased cooldowns on there. So she should get, in theory, I mean, we of course haven't played around with her yet, but in theory, she should get this Curse of Agony quite regularly. 300% damage to an enemy, grants Revenge, so Revenge is not the same in this game than in other games. Revenge greatly increases attack and is unremovable. And stackable. At the start of battle, this ability's cooldown is its max duration, so you can't just use it immediately. So the longer this battle goes, the more insane she gets. She already has S rank attack power. She gets all this extra attack. She gets all this extra crit damage. She reduces her cooldowns to just get this more and more and more and more. Of course, the ability cooldowns are at max at the beginning of the battle, but she keeps using skill 1 and skill 2, and she has more access to her skill 3 sooner rather than later. I see a lot of potential crazy damage with this girl just in general. I really do. So I'm excited about these units. I'm excited about these damage dealing. What is this called? It's not called fusion. Hero synthesis. I'm gonna forget it in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna forget this. I'm gonna forget this whole thing. Okay. So I kind of want to summon these units instead of fuse them because it takes so much resources, so many extra resources. Again, 16 units to, ascending these different units, sending these at 3-star level, to actually synthesize this unit here, and it would just be more efficient to hopefully summon some of these units that we need for that. Some of them don't have. I think we can preview this. Actually shows where we get the units. Yeah, so some of these don't have, you can't get them in other ways. You have to summon them. So that's one of the unfortunate things about this. It's not super easy to get some of these, but yeah, this is one of them. Yeah, this one is just fused by all the different ones that synthesized from all of the different ones that you can synthesize. So you synthesize these units here, the easy to get units, into these 4, which are these 4 here, right? And then you synthesize that, whereas the other ones, you have to actually summon these units. So, I mean, there's some arcane dungeons, but this one you have to at least summon the units. And this is the CC unit. This is the CC girl. So anyway, I just wanted to go over and mention some of those things. What do we have for this guy? What do we have for the next things we have? We have the magic pass. Let's see how we are on these things. Okay, we're nowhere on these things. Fantastic. Log in 6 days. What do we have to do for today? What do we not do? We're done with day 3 stuff. Chapter 8 on normal. Oh, we didn't do chapter 8 on normal. Floor 30 of Void Tower on normal. Clear endless trial 1 time. Advanced summon 10 times. We didn't do advanced summon. We did plenty of advanced summons. Disconnected from service. See, guys, this is exactly what I was talking about. Disconnected from service. We didn't do anything. It's gonna kicks us out half the time. 6 items of gear to plus 12. I don't want to do that. It's all bad gear. 5 dispatches. We already been doing dispatches. We just got to do some more dispatches. 500,000 EXP worth of jelly. Carrot 5 epic plus hero ability upgrades. 50 of void tower. This is 6 days in. They're like, yeah, dude, floor 50. What, did you not whale enough? What's the matter with you? Synthesize here. This is day 6, guys. They really want us to push. They really want us to push hard for doing things fast. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. They want us to speedrun the game. I'm not speedrunning this. I'm sorry, but I'm not I'll try to make progress in a I'll try to progress in a quick fashion. Oh, this is somewhat exciting actually. If it's actually good. Let's find out if it's actually good. Okay. We have fixed the issues and no, no. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Let's do, where the gear? Oh. I mean, I know where the gear tab is. So this is defense, of course it is. But this is at least stats. So this is the best gear. This is the absolute best gear we have so far. There's another one now. Yeah, there's a rage pendant. So hopefully we get something decent there. I'm not excited about defense, right? We want attack, we want speed, we want crit damage, we want crit rate. Those are the things that we want. We don't want defense. The defense not so exciting. But you know, it's still better than nothing. At least we get something. At least we get some stats. I think we need it for some kind of ascension, and not ascension. I think we need it for some kind of quest, right? So we have Master the Elements here. We have the Cleanse. Okay, I'm not really too worried. I don't think we're building any dark units right now. Do you guys, I don't know what you guys want. Do you guys want me to do more of the rare units or like more of the rare, like for example, there are rare units, there are rare rarities, but like do you guys want me to build some of these epics and legendaries, or you want me to just try to focus on like the more free-to-play friendly, like the elites and build those and make teams with those? You guys let me know over there. We do have to do arena battles. We do have to do some whatever dungeon we have. Let's do. Oh no, I don't want to do that right now. I want to do summons, because of course I do, because I always want to do summons. I'm gonna do the normal summons. This limited summon, I think it's totally cool to do this banner. There's some good. Actually, these are synthesize units here, aren't they? Some of them I feel like might be similar looking, but I know that this is a synthesis unit, Santis. So, but sometimes some of the units look like other units. This is not very, there's a lot of units in this limited pool. But yeah, I feel like it's totally fine to go for this limited banner. What do we get? Vidar. Okay, let's do the advanced summons. We do have oh my goodness, this glitch again. Told you they didn't fix the glitches. Okay, so we have our free summon. Let's see what we get from the free summon. I don't want to go crazy spending all of our resources on a million summons. I mean, I do, but this is a free summon. We got something from here. Okay, what do we get? I have no idea what he does. This was not in the beta. He looks pretty cool, though. Snake dude with a mohawk? Okay. No idea what he does. Absolutely no idea. He was not in the beta. No, he wasn't in the beta. I don't remember him at all from the beta. Okay, so we got Velik. I'm just gonna do our we do have our pull rate up though, so we might get something since we have a high. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so we get a dark unit there. But let me face. There we go. Chance to get a legendary hero from the next summon, 1% plus 11%. So there is a chance to actually get something. Oh, here we go. Do we get a legendary? Okay. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. We already have him. I don't want that. All right. I'm being so greedy, aren't I? All right, so we just get another. We had Elson. Hey, hooray. We need a few of him for the synthesis. So I remembered it, guys. I remembered that. We're going to do some arena. We're going to do some farm, some other stuff. I'm going to summon a whole bunch of these, and we will come back. So we're back, possibly more awake, but no promises. We do also have another shop rotation, which I always love because I'm going to refresh. I'm going to get stuff and refresh after that like I always do. Also, we do need to clear Adventure 1-1 on Mythic, which is the hardest difficulty for level 5 on there. So let's go do... I don't know why I'm getting these blue ones. I really don't. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get all this stuff. And I'm like, I click on the blue ones and I'm like, that's not... I really don't need those that much. I need to click on all of those. We don't care about any of these. I'm going to do 20 more to refresh that. I'll take one of these. I'll take one of these. You know, it's early game. We have plenty of gold, so we do need the resources more than we need the gold right now. I'm sure gold will be in high demand later. Oh, I wanted to also... Yeah, we did this 10 arena battles. 5 bounties. We have some bounties going on. Oh, these I was thinking dispatch for whatever reason. Yes, we could definitely do that. Own 3 5-star heroes. I mean, we did own 3 5-star heroes, but now I mean, this is actually what we need to do right now is we need to 5-star them because We shouldn't have made a 6-star so aggressively. I think I mentioned this in the last one. We should have made a team of 5 stars and then 6-starred our strongest DPS damage, not really DPS, damage dealing unit from there. So we'll go do that in a second. But first, I want to go through some of these shops and give my opinion on some of these. I want to take a look at some of the gear, give my opinion on some of that. I think that the things that Foodie is actually pretty good. Foodie's a little bit underrated. Because it's gonna be too expensive to try to upgrade everything, like all your normal units to like food units to 5 stars. That's where the Foodie comes in. So I think this is probably more valuable than I was giving it credit for at the very beginning. Yolanda, I don't actually know exactly what she does. I want to go take a look at what she does. We'll take a little break between this segment and the next segment. We'll go take a look at Yolanda, what she actually does. So this is defense, crit rate. We got the speed there, which I always love speed, but it's a Vanguard set for defense with crit rate. I don't know that this is something that I'm really excited for. I would love to have crit damage. I don't really, and you know, crit rate and subs, right? And also you get the crit rate from upgrading the glyphs. So what do we have here? We have health. We have a curse set. After attacking, there's 50% chance to launch a bonus attack. I feel like I would have liked the damage more for the cursed set, but you know, it is still health, 6-star plus speed, subs. Maybe we get some good rolls, so that's not bad. These holy pumpkins I would rather have. If I have to choose, I would rather have the 5-star holy pumpkin than the 4 stars, even though these are cheaper. Special ring charm, I'm sure we're going to be trying to get a lot of these. I'm sure end game, this is what we're going to just try to max out all of these special ring charms, special necklace charms all the time, because that's what we're going to need. This is probably bait, because it's fun, but it's really going to probably not be effective in the long term. These are going to be the effective ones in the long term. Meal coupons, man, you always need the energy. You guys feeling it already? You guys feeling that like it's going to be... I'm already out of every meal coupon all the time, so I feel like I'm going to... This is probably bait too, but... We'll see. Arena shop. So this is like a Devilmon, basically, if you guys are coming from Summoners War. This is kind of like a Devilmon situation for a legendary hero. So that's to ascend it. Abaddon, we'll take a look at him a little bit later. Avarice Blade. Grants his character 50% bonus damage when attacking over an area. Can only be triggered once every round. And it has focus, speed, attack, precision. It's not that bad. Also, it's the arena shop. Actually, I'm definitely going to pick this up. Okay. This is super valuable. I'm not sure if we're going to build a whole lot of legendary units or not, but this is going to be valuable anyway. So this is why you got to always make sure that you do your arenas, because you need these points. Let's see what we have for here. Another... Oh, is this all the same? Oh, no, this is Assassin set. Okay. And a Curse set. I thought this was going to be all the same set, because we have Avarice here and we have Avarice over here. So this is the AoE bonus. So defense, resistance, attack. Oh, I don't care about this then. Yeah, I'm not very excited about this. This doesn't have the subs that I want on here. I'm looking for like speed, some crit rate, some crit damage. In addition to the attack percentage is nice, but I'm looking for speed, crit rate, crit damage on that. So we have the assassin set. Attacks have 50% chance. 50%. Maybe I'm not more awake than I was before. 50% chance to deal bonus 35 damage. So I'm again looking for speed, crit rate, crit damage on here, which is not the stats. I'm probably going to skip on this. I'm going to go for the blade. The blade is more valuable than the other ones. Let's see what the boots have. Boots are defense with a cursed set. I'm probably going to skip. I mean, like, this is... It's better than nothing, but for the value, I would just say, look at this. This is 600, 600, 600, so that's 1,800. That's half of one. That's already like a shards for Abaddon, or it's almost half of a Soul Arcana. And this is just gear. This is gear you're going to be tossing eventually anyway. You're not going to keep this end game. You're not even going to keep this mid game. So this is like, it's okay. It's better than nothing early game, but it's really not what you want on these sets. This is the only one that I think is decently valuable. And then we got the meal coupons and special gear charms. Probably these are the ones that you want to load up on, is these special gear charms over there. That's just what I'm feeling, is that like I'm not feeling how much we need them now, but I know based on like Epic 7 things like that you'll need those, and Genshin Impact, like all that stuff. you need the upgrades for your gear later on, so that's going to be in high demand. So then we have the trial shop, ancient summoning crystal. This is a it's kind of like a legendary scroll in like Summoner's War, etc., etc. You can get hero, or you can epic or legendary heroes. Lulz. We'll take a look at the Hugh Harbeg stuff over here. This is going to be cheaper, but this is only for epic heroes. So let's do ascend epic heroes. We got Andre. Did they change Andre? I think they changed his faction from the beta, but he seems more appealing now than he was in the beta. I'm not sure if the skills changed, and I was just not paying enough attention. We have 4-star Holy Pumpkins. We have advanced summoning crystals. These are probably going to be the things that you don't want to go for, and they're just bait. Honestly, they're probably just bait. And again, the charms are going to be the most exciting ones. The soul arcanas are going to be the ones that you like. Anything. Here's the trick though. Anything with a weekly limit is generally the more valuable things. So, although this one has a weekly limit too, and well, actually, what are the actual rates on this? I don't know what the summon rates on this one are, so we're gonna have to check the summon rates. And then we have the Hero Essence shop. So this is if you if you basically unsummon your units, like I did a little bit just to test it out, then you can use those for different things over here in this shop. So we get 150 from that. But I think, how much do we actually get from, I think it's over here, banishment, yeah. How much do we actually get from, we get nothing from this. We get just, oh, we actually, oh, right, because these are green. These aren't white. So these ones we get nothing from. We only get gold if we banish these. So, if we banish all these green ones, we get some pieces here. We could actually do that. Why not? Do we need these? We probably will. Now that I say that, we probably will. So that's enough for one summon, right? Not terrible if we're not going to use them anyway. We have so many. Oh my goodness. We have so many. So let's see how much these are worth. We're not going to actually, because we're going to build this guy. But if we wanted to, we could just do all of these. And we need 40 for a... oh my god. We have the bug now again. We need 40 for a... right over here for a... one of those crystals, one of those orange ones. So let's, eventually we're gonna get there. I want to see what these, I want to see what these are worth. So these are worth 5 of the orange ones. All right. And then when we go to see the legendary, if we were to banish a legendary, which I don't even know if it will let us. Oh. Okay. Did I miss one? Did I miss any legendaries? Or they're probably locked, actually. Alright. Well, we at least see that we get the... Let's go take a look at the shop again. The hero shop. The hero... What is it? Hero Essence shop. So, if we... Oh, man, that's not worth it. 4 heroes? I mean, 4 epics for 1, like, fire summoning crystal? That's not worth it. That's not worth it. Look how many we would need. Okay, so, if each epic is 5... That means we would need 30? We would need 30 for 1. That's a terrible value. That's a terrible trade-in value. That's only if you're like Crazy Whale. Like, even if you're Crazy Whale, you can't be that crazy enough to, like, actually do this. That's a terrible value. That's an absolutely terrible value. That's an absolutely terrible value. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, that's an absolutely terrible value. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, that's an absolutely terrible value. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go do some 5 bounties. We're going to do... What else are we going to do? If we have some more stuff for the event. The rookie event. Actually, should we just call it a day? I feel like maybe we just call it a day. Do we have more summons? We always have more summons. Yeah, let's... Oh, we didn't actually get it. We didn't actually get it. Okay. I mean, these crystals here, the advanced summoning crystals here, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. Because, I mean, you're going to be trading in stuff that you're probably not using anyway. Right, so that's not terrible, but yeah, trading in all of those epics is not, that's not gonna be worth it, man. That's not gonna be worth it. Let's trade in some more. Let's not trade in some more. Isn't she actually? I think she might be decent. I think she might. I think we took a look at her at the beginning. Anyway, I think we'll just call it a day for here. That's it for this one. We will... Oh, no, I wanted to take... We'll take a look at the other units that I mentioned in the next video, the one that the things that are here. But yeah, a lot of that stuff in these shops are not as valuable as they seem. Like, you got to be very careful what things you actually pick up from here. But we'll take a look at the Yolanda and the Abaddon and things like that later. So, anyway, that's it for this one. This is already longer than it really needs to be. I will see you as always in the next one.